welcome to the show, Ivy.
Thanks, Sarah. What do you mean? This is crazy.
This is really crazy.
It's really crazy. I'm such a big fan.
Shut up.
No, I mean it.
Sarah Show.
I'm surprised, actually.
I've never been in jail.
Like, not in like a bad way. Not in like a you've done crime
What do you
way.
think that I would have done to go to jail?
You have a lot of secrets. I can tell. You have secrets behind your eyes. Every time I talk to you, I'm like, there's something else in there. Something like wild, like arson, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so.
Yeah,
Imagine me in this dress setting something on fire.
absolutely.
The red with the green.
Yeah. Just for the aesthetic, just purely for that, you would do it.
I've been really curious about this too.
Oh,
What's your astrological sign?
I'm a Leo.
What do you think's the best sign to date? If you had to choose someone just based on sign alone.
Just based on sign?
Yeah.
I would choose Virgo
Interesting.
or Gemini.
My boyfriend's Gemini.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, oh my god, you're fucking Gemini. You're probably a murderer. Ha 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 ha.
And he was like, I love her.
Well, kind of. And then, like, after one of our first dates, he sent me a screenshot of Gemini and Leo compatibility, and was like, why are you gaslighting me? We're perfect together. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh! A little bit of a, not even like I went on like one date with this guy, but we had like almost the same birthday. You know what I mean? And it was like we're like a year apart or something.
So you're basically twins.
Well, yeah, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Well, it's kind of like you guys are basically twins.
Yeah, I was like, I think we're related.
Was he hot, though?
Yeah. We went on one date and I did not see him after that.
I do find that Geminis are always wanting me. They just cannot get enough. They cannot get enough of it.
Geminis because they're like chatty, but they're like witty. I feel like
And they're very like
Leo-
intellectual.
Yeah, which like we need in a weird way.
Yeah,
Are you very emotional or are you very intellectual?
I'm like pretty much both.
And how's my dating life?
Yeah.
We're getting personal.
Mm-hmm.
I keep falling though for people that like oh, and I know they're gonna watch this, and that's why I'm like, oh my god. But
They're a fan?
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, makes sense.
It's been beautiful. I think I keep falling for people though that like in some ways aren't fully ready or like emotionally ready, and I'm like, I'm probably also not ready at the same time. I think, yeah, like I'm in a different like I used to be such like a trusting person.
Wow, what's that like?
I was like so trusting of like people's intentions and like not in a naive way, but in a just like I don't have any malintent towards anybody. So how could somebody have that towards me? That's weird.
That is weird.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's
You're weird if you're doing malintent.
You are weird.
You're weird for that.
Yeah.
You're really fucking
really
weird.
fucking weird for that.
But you still deserve love.
Yeah, of course.
And
we all do.
But stop being weird and maybe
Stop being weird,
maybe
and
it'll
then
be easier to get it.
Well, and then you'll just have love.
And then you'll just have love, and you can be weird in a cool way.
Yeah.
You can be weird in a
normal
cool
way. But not in like a hurting people way.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, that's not fun.
No.
And that's the thing is like I think now my heart is like becoming a lot more open, and like I'm trying to take things a little bit more slowly. And in some ways, because I've met like a few people since like January where I was like, wait, like this is what finding somebody that like I actually could see myself with like super long term.
What makes you think that
feels
about
that.
them? Are they like what qualities
Oh,
are you
boy.
looking for?
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
That like they have to have this thing or it's not gonna work out long term. Even if I like everything else about you, it's just not gonna work.
Okay. Obviously, like a sense of humor is like huge.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
huge.
Yeah.
Having a little banter.
Little banter back and
Little
forth.
banter.
Little banter.
You have some good banter.
You have to have some good banter with your babes.
You do,
You
though.
really do, because like that's
That'll
a huge
get you.
thing.
That'll get you through it.
Get you through everything. Like if you have a sense of humor about like life, about living it, like
About yourself.
about yourself,
About the world.
about your partner,
Yeah.
you know, and like not having the expectation that like everything has to be like serious and like so like fucking tumultuous and second quality, I think like emotional intelligence, and like I think people say that a lot, but what I mean is just like the capacity to be able to like communicate to me what you're feeling, like if I'm asking you. So it's like authenticity in your emotional state, right? Because I check in a lot with people. I'm like, how are you feeling? How are we doing? Da da da. And like if you're not doing well, but you're not telling me, I can't do anything about it.
And it's also like, I'm not a mind reader, babe.
No, I'm not.
I'm not
Well,
a
I
mind-
am sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like a little clairvoyant.
No, I believe that about you, but it's
Do
like,
you?
well,
And you
yeah.
told me that actually
Yeah.
when we like first met.
Well, I feel like we're similar
Oh my
in
God,
that
what do
way.
you
I
do?
bet I feel like we could do like some cool witch stuff together.
Yeah, we absolutely could.
Yeah, like. Okay, what's your third thing?
No, that was so nice. I feel recharged.
That's nice.
The third thing is I think just like I've always said this, but like I really want to like build something with somebody.
I love that.
Yeah. And that's something that like I have heard echoed back to me like recently by a couple of people where I'm just like, wow, that's like so nice to hear. Like I don't have any expectations of someone's like level of success or like their status in the world, like whatever. Like to me that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is that like I know where I'm going, and if you have a vision of like where you're going, and we can like find a way to like bolster each other and like really like be supportive and sit in it, and like you're growing with someone, right?
That's nice.
And you're also growing separately. And so if you can have that support and give it back in a really reciprocal way, like that's just going to foster the best foundation for whatever growth ends up happening. Because you can't know. Everyone's like, what are you going to do in 10 years? I was like, I don't know.
I just have one more question for you, but you need to go. Okay, I just have one more question for you.
Yes.
This is what I ask everyone because I think it's nice.
Okay.
Do you just have anything you want to say to the world just to get off your chest? Or just like a message you want to put out there just from you to the world?
I guess like if there's anything I want to say to the world right now where I'm at in my life, and just like like reflecting back on, I don't know, I'm turning 25 actually in a couple weeks, and I guess like just trust that everything is going to work out, and I really mean that in every ounce and like corner of my being. Is like if you open yourself up to the world and like let it affect you, it's just going to continue to ripple across everything that you do, and just keep trusting that like you have value as an individual, and that people are going to see that, because I've never felt so like loved in my entire life ever, and I can really sit in that and like feel it and say it for the first time in like a very long time.
That's nice.
So that's what it is.
You are loved.
Oh,
You're loved.